ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ben Bakayoko, and I want to welcome you to another edition of The Resolution, the video series designed to help us build the resolve necessary to achieve our goals. Alright guys, so look, I was reading a book called Tools of Titans by Tim Ferris, a book about millionaires, billionaires, and icons. And while I was reading the book, I came across a quote by Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor. If you don't know who he is, just know he ruled one of the greatest empires in human history. How did he do it? I don't know, but I do know great leaders and super achievers develop good habits, and their habits account for a lot of their success. So look, here's a habit that I found interesting. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, woke up every morning and told himself, the people I will deal with today will be ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, and jealous. Let me say it again. This guy woke up every morning and told himself the people he was going to deal with would be ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, and jealous. Now, why did he do it? I don't know, but it's safe to assume he did it to prepare himself for the worst. I think he did it to remind himself that people make mistakes and that people won't always treat him how he wanted to be treated. I believe he understood he had no control over what people did, he had no control over what people said, and he could not control how people felt about him. But most importantly, I think he did it to manage his emotions. Now, this is important to understand because success in any area of our life depends on our ability to manage our emotions. Why? Because in the heat of a difficult situation, most people, myself included, react emotionally. For instance, when someone irritates or angers me, when someone snaps at me, when someone acts like they're superior to me, or when someone blames me for something I did not do, I get caught up in the moment and I forget the fact that emotional reactions cause more harm than good. And believe it or not, for a long time it felt natural to fight back and defend myself, but then I realized being angry, upset, irritated, and frustrated never fixed my problems. It actually made them worse. So look, if you're like me and you've realized allowing anger to get the best of you can get you fired, hurt your relationship, make difficult situations worse, and lead to unnecessary violence, I got something life-changing I want to share with you today. I was reading a book the other day, and the author said, in the heat of a difficult situation, when our hearts start pounding, when our muscles tense up, and when our palms start sweating, it's easy to convince ourselves that we have no control over our emotions, that we were born irritable, easily angered, or bad-tempered, and that there is nothing we can do about it. But look, it's not true. We can choose to respond and not react. I've learned that emotional reactions are nothing more than learned behavior. They're just habits, things we've done so often that it's become natural and automatic, like autopilot or cruise control. But what happens when a plane is about to crash or a car is about to smash into the vehicle in front of it? The pilot or the driver takes control, and that's exactly what we have to do. Take control. Whenever we're faced with a difficult situation, we have to remind ourselves that emotional reactions are not instantaneous knee-jerk reactions. We have to remind ourselves that we have the ability to choose whether or not we'll react emotionally or respond positively. Thanks again for listening, guys, and remember, dreams do come true. But number one, we must dream it. Number two, we must believe it. Number three, we gotta grind every single day until we achieve it. Thanks, guys. Peace.